NAR-India stands for National Association of Realtors of India. This is an organization which has started about 3 years back, and essentially this is an organization which is by the brokers, of the brokers and for the brokers. The real estate brokerage industry in this country has been in a very disorganized state for the last several decades, and as different segments of the real estate industry start getting more and more reformed, as the consumer becomes more discerning, as the aspirations of the purchasers keeps increasing, there is a growing demand for good brokers to operate in this space, and that is exactly what we are trying to do. We want to first of all bring all the builders in this, all the brokers in this country together on a common platform. We want to provide standard products, processes and practices so that there is some kind of a uniformity, there's a better quality of service, there's an upgrading of skills, so that ultimately at the end of the day the consumer gets a better service, and ultimately this is all for the consumers. And obviously when the consumer gets good service, then certainly the brokers are also going to get their due share in terms of whatever is the fees they're going to charge, and this is also going to be a very good opportunity for skilled people to get into. So it's a huge employment opportunity that we are also looking at, because India is a very large country and a large number of people who are unemployed. So by taking these programs, they can find self-employment for themselves. So it's a great opportunity which has umpteen number of ramifications in various diverse sectors, and I think it's going to help the real estate industry, which is a major contributor to the Indian economy and the formation of the GDP of this country. We have already introduced a very basic examination. It's called the Real Estate Member Entry Test, and we expect that every person who wants to join our association, he goes through a particular process, he takes an examination, and once he clears that, he becomes a member of NAR-India. So that way we want to ensure that the brokers of NAR-India have a basic level of quality, basic level of understanding, basic knowledge before they can actually come into the brokerage business. See, as far as brokers are concerned, we don't need any money because essentially we are a service industry. It is the builders, the developers, they are the people who are manufacturing the products. So as far as finances are concerned, it is for them. As far as brokers are concerned, they need very little capital to start a brokerage office. They need very little money to invest in terms of taking courses and so on to get the basic skills to get into this kind of a business. Yeah, we do have a code of ethics. We have a code of conduct. We have certain standards of practice, and we expect that every member starts following these, and over a period of time I think it's going to become common practice. Yeah, we've signed a memorandum of understanding with the CREDI, because essentially the brokers and the builders have to work together hand in hand, and therefore this collaborative bilateral agreement that we've signed is essentially to ensure that the builders and the brokers work together for the common purpose.